your girl again, Teniola Jurasimi Eti, and the owner of the podcast, Teniola Talks. So over here, I have a wonderful guest, a special human being, a humble, loving, and kind fellow that I got to meet. And, and ever since then, I really like him a lot. I'm not going to lie. He's a very good person. And his name is Adeyinka Adeboye, a.k.a. Boye Best. His life, and is here with us now. So I'm going to let him introduce himself to you guys. For some of you guys that don't really know what he does, and for some of you that are just joining us on this show. So kindly welcome with me, Boye Best.
It's good to see you, ma.
It's good to see you too.
My name is Adeyinka Adeboye, and popularly known as Boye Best. I'm a contemporary musician. I sing crossover and Owambe parties. And at times crossover to gospel music.
Okay.
Talking about my own background. And a married man.
Good.
With one blessed daughter.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
I guess that's me for now. I will leave everything to you. Man.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. So you're in the music industry.
Yes.
And what kind of song, what kind of music? Do you do everything? Because some people do hip hop and secular music and juju music and different ones.
Yeah.
So which one do you base on, or do you do everything based on the event?
Yeah, like I said earlier on, I do crossover music. But I started as a gospel artist.
Okay.
Gospel artist. But now I can say I'm a secular musician because I can touch all areas of music. Hip hop, Afro, juju, gospel, Owambe, and Nitantina.
Okay.
To say.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's really, really nice, because I never expected that you do everything. There are some people who just base the energy on juju. There are some people who base their energy on secular music. There are some people who base their energy on, I just do this, and this is what I do, and this is my line. So I totally understand that, but that's really, really nice, though. It's really, really beautiful. And if we may ask you, what year did you actually started singing? What year did you start the music career?
Rightly now, if I can pick the dates correctly, I would say I started 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, God really granted me that early talent, and I was able to start performing while I was a choir member.
Oh, okay.
In church. My dad is a reverend.
Oh, wow.
I grew up in a very deep Christian family.
Beautiful.
So I started singing from the choir. Mm-hmm. We have in African church, we have junior choir, we have senior choir.
Yes.
Whenever you cross over from junior choir
to senior
choir. But me, instead of me to use that timing of being in junior choir, because of the talent, I was actually promoted to senior choir.
Because your voice was so good.
Yes. So I started performing from the choir because I have a lot of guys that perform behind me that are up to 30 years of age.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to grant, to have that experience.
Okay.
So I started going to party, to perform for party. If I can show so many of my pictures, throwback pictures, I guess, so people can actually say that, testify that I started 25 years ago. I was about to celebrate that 25 years on stage this last year, December. But because of my timing and then the schedule of my shows, I wasn't able to. But this year, God's grace, they're going to celebrate.
You have to invite us
before Teniola leave the show.
Oh, I would really. It's going to be my pleasure. Yeah. It's going to be my pleasure at any time.
You'll be honored.
So you really need to do something, because I really want to hear. How's that?
along giggle and darling.
So thank you so much for answering that question. And you said you started at a young age. So if I was supposed to take it, how old were you when you started?
That should be like 18 years old. Yes.
That means it was God's gift, basically.
Yeah,
like you were not expecting it, but God just did it.
Yeah. At times they always give me so to
Wow.
stand on. Because I have this small body. I'm not that tall. I'm short, so for I can see people even in the church they have to stand on.
Oh my
so that
God!
people can see me.
And see the person singing that they've been dancing to.
But at party, it's kind of canopies, different kind of hall. So I don't need to even just want to hear the voice. And that small boy singing. Wow, yeah, he's coming to perform at my wedding. I have a lot of people that perform at their wedding. Naming ceremony.
Oh wow!
Met them outside the country. That say, Boye, this was the first thing that you performed for. Maybe and they are now 19 years of age.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm telling you, 19 years of 20 years of. I'm like,
wow!
So whenever I tell people that yes, I started singing 25 years ago, I have a lot of people outside the country, Nigeria, that can see that. Boye, that's true. Boye, best started. Yeah, that's true.
Aww.
So I have just little people that can deny that fact that. I started 25 years ago.
That's really, really good. That's really cool. I was not expecting that one, but alhamdulillah.
And I'm 42 this year.
Wow. You don't even look it. So, in the next 5 years, in this musical career, in your life, and everything you do, where do you actually see yourself? Where do you see your music going in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself?
Right now, I can boldly, through the grace of God, I can boldly tell you that I'm well received all over the country that you have so many Nigerians. Has, like UK, United Kingdom, like America, like Canada, all over the world. So in the next 5 years, I see my music, my own
growing.
Yes, growing much more better, and at least so many of people coming up as the generation coming up can still
actually
go well with me now.
Basically achieve a lot from your music.
Like my father came on
your legacy.
Yes, legacy. We have so many. I can boldly say you that K1 the ultimate is our father that I always look up to. That the man is still involved. So people,
tell me about it.
The young one are still calling him to come and perform, and you look back at where K1 started from.
The music never died.
Yeah, Baba is still there now. Kalaji Pasuma is still there.
Yes. Yes.
All of these people. So I want to be in that.
Keep going.
Keep going. So
keep going.
That's my prayer to God.
Inshallah.
Never be a star of the moment.
Yes. Inshallah.
Something.
Something that you're going to see in the future. Basically build a legacy for yourself, build a legacy for your family. Something that your kids are going to grow up to and say, oh yes, that's my dad. Just like Alaji K1, the ultimate right now. A lot of people, all his kids right now are going to say, they'll be like, yeah, that's my dad. That's my dad. Before you even say anything, that's my dad. So it's really different. Yes. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. It's a nice thing you got going on because it's not easy to hold it down when it comes to the musical industry. You know that for you to keep going in the musical industry, you have to make sure that you're in vogue. You have to make sure that you got to keep going. You just have to keep pushing. You can't rest. You can't relax because the minute you relax, there's someone else actually trying to come in. So I totally understand that aspect. And for a lot of people, they will see you on stage. They'll be like, "Oh, that's Boye Best. That's Boye Best. That's Boye Best," but they don't know what you like and what you don't like. There are, obviously people are going to say, oh yeah, we know Boye Best. We know him. He's a good performer, but they don't know a lot about you personally. So what do you like? And what is it you don't like?
I'll probably tell you that I don't like people that, I love people to be so humble in whatever they do. I don't like someone that is full of
Arrogant.
I even my bandmate can categorically tell you that that's what Boye is for. I don't mind you. I don't mind you having much more power than me or stuff like that. I don't really like people that are so arrogant, even people that really have it and people that don't have it.
Just try. Learn.
Yes, I just
Know how to be humble to everybody.
God bless you. People can testify to you that whenever they see Boye, I want your energy to be the energy I'm bringing back to you. I want that same energy. So if I'm humble to you, I guess you should be able to
return the same energy.
Yes. I really like that. People I say that at home. I say that among my friends. So many I don't keep friends anyway, but most of my friends that knows me don't know. Those in my people.
Have a small circle.
Yes, I love my small circle, and that is why people call me Lay Minder. That's my kind of alias.
Oh yeah, that was what you said. Lay Minder. Yes, I remember.
People around me, even the billionaire I know, they are also humble. So that's where my spirits belong.
The billionaires and the millionaires are humble.
Even the Teniola I'm talking, so if Teniola is not humble, I'm not sure I'm going to come to this program.
But do you know the funny thing, yeah? The funny thing is a lot of people don't really know that this side of me actually exists. The point about me is, like you said, it's based off of the energy. You bring a good energy to me, I return the good energy. And when you're coming with me with your arrogance, I don't care what you have. Because regardless of what you have, you need to understand that every tori you're going to baba or no. So don't go ahead and start treating people or because, I'm a celebrity, so I could just walk over people. No, you can't. You cannot do that. It's just common sense. For me to even react to anything, you need to actually ask the person, pay kilo for me. Because I'm just me, and some people will still tell you that, Tenny is proud. And people don't understand the difference between being proud and setting your boundaries.
Yes.
They don't understand what boundary means.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't in Nigeria. That's one thing that I actually noticed. They don't. People will literally walk over your head if you let them. That's how
they want to
funny.
Step on that your humbleness. They want to really step on it.
Do you know how funny it is when I stand in the way and then there's someone coming? You can easily go behind me, and they will stand and they're like,
they just want to. They want you to talk,
and you're like, bro, you didn't even say excuse me. You need to relax, chill. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
Because I would not just want to go in front of someone and not say excuse me either.
No.
It's disrespectful.
Yes.
But a lot of people are going to tell you that, this is Nigeria. No, there are just some things that we need to learn. And our cultures, we have values. That is good. Please, kindly do so. Like talking to people with full respect, learning how to talk, learning how to say, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah. He's not going to take you anything. Yeah. Just going to go in front of go. Yeah.
Don't really you call their attention to that. They just want to.
Yeah.
They want to, they want to hit you raw. Like, what does she mean?
What are you doing?
They take it to be like, you're being proud, like, wow.
Yes.
You call me that, because we both have the same way now. So I can easily go my
which
way.
way?
But you just step on someone, you just and it's really affecting us.
They don't care how close you are. They don't care. And funny thing is, they're so close to maybe your private part in your body, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
There are some people that will literally come that close to me at the back, and I have to look at the back like,
yes, what the fuck?
Who are you?
Yes.
And then they will just try to sorry.
That's our energy, and we have to be, you have to correct it. But
that's something that I feel like people need to really, really work on. Yeah, people really need to work on that. So coming back to you, sir, what inspired you? So I know that you said when you were younger, you started singing, but what did you see what inspired you to actually want to pursue the music career?
Yes. Anyway, I was giving back to it anyway at this local area called Really Lugun, and Ogun State area.
Okay.
Going to Ibadan side, it's kind of very local. Let me just say Abule, deep down Abule. My mom happened to be a kind of auxiliary nurse that they always transfer them from one local area to another. So she was carrying the pregnancy then. So I was giving back to her dad to Really Lugun. But what I noticed about Really Lugun was one man. Anyway, I still believe that there are miracles. God does his thing in kind of ways. So the Baba always, whenever he wanted to, conduct any service, he always starts singing, and even throughout the ministry, he always sing. And I can sense some kind of miracle song like that. People picking their stick, even though I was a little boy, but I still have the memory that
Obviously,
I man does those things. So at times we just say that they have to come kidnap us on that area. Now we call police down. So okay, let's go. Instead of police to go and pursue them, we will be the one on the front with his garments, and he will be singing. Oh, then you be you. I still remember the song. Oh, then you be you. Kato fi karang oko. Oh, then you be you. Kato fi karang oko. Me mashimu. Lowo osho. Me mashimu. I still remember that song. Lowo aje. Edumare ko she mu. Me mashimu. People will be, little children will be singing behind that man. A lot of miracles, a lot of things that Baba did in that local area. Is Dada, is all these people that carry this long hair. And I always go to Baba, please, can you sew this cloth for me? And I sang that day, the man said, he told my mommy, that's okay, you want to get sutana for your boy. My mom doesn't like, my dad doesn't like all these sutana church, being a reverend of American church. He doesn't want to. So he was saying, don't mind him, Jari, don't mind him. His papa would not like to see that. The man will stop, he will not sew it for me. So, but what I just noticed is that the man always sing. He's, and because of that prophet, when I was able to move to city, I started, God gave me that chance to start listening to Babara music.
Oh.
So Babara music was just like kind of something that I would sing while sleeping. I would sing while eating. I would sing while in school. All those of life. It's things of joy to me that I should just.
Babara's music is very, very
things
deep.
of joy, because the man I was able to in fact, I didn't know the man one-on-one, but it just like 2 weeks to his death.
Oh wow!
I was able to even meet him. He came to Abeokuta to perform. It was full of all these wound. I don't know what's happening. The tunnel was kind of stained. I asked the pastor in that church that was up. He said that he came to that program having a kind of, I don't know, maybe attack. I don't know.
Spiritual attack.
But Baba was still singing that day, and Baba was telling people that day that we are going to have, this kind of rain that day. This stuff actually happened. It wasn't a heavy rain. He said it. There was no any kind of notice, any kind of sign that it
just started falling.
And people were running, scattering the church. But Baba called them out to come out. We sang throughout that day inside that little brave. So since that day, I was able I started singing this. I don't always go to all this normal show. I didn't plan that I'm going to end up singing at party. I wanted to singing in church, going for miracle, singing like that.
Basically, gospel singer.
Gospel singer, that's where I started from. That's where people started loving me in Abeokuta and some local area. In fact, some people are telling me that I'm still coming back as a pastor, that I'm still going to end up my music career. And I still believe that, anyway, if that's what God wants from me,
if that's his way for you.
That's the way for me. So I got that stuff from that my pastor, that Baba, then he's all God giving me kind of eternal life in his glory. So that's where I got my kind of stuff from, inspiration. that I want to go into music, and the best part of it come from my brother.
Oh wow, that's really nice.
Him, I want to sing. I just want to sing.
Yeah, Babara, that you just make sure that's a deep one.
Yes. I don't have his voice.
Obviously,
people know that I know all the song, often.
Obviously, because that one is deep. Even when you're singing Babara's music next to me like this, I'm there singing.
Yes.
And his song is very, very inspiring and it's very beautiful. Yes, he has really beautiful songs. He already make his own mark on earth before leaving. So, and that name can never be forgotten. So that's his own mark. God just said that's where he's going to end his own career. But he has given us the blessing with his song already.
And the song is still there, it's eternal. You play it now, you think that it was just released yesterday.
Exactly the thing. So, what role does your audience engage in when you're playing? Like, when you're at an event now, and then, you have different kinds of audience.
Yes.
So what do you do? How do you connect with your audience? Like, there are different people, just like the way that people want to stone the DJ sometimes. And Claude, you, why can't you play Wasu?
Yes.
Wasu Lafek Bojari, why are you playing hip hop? That kind of situation. Yes. So how do you do?
I guess that's where the music I told you about comes from. Like I do crossover. Whenever I get to party, when I start singing at party, I really want to get to that part. I want to see maybe there are a lot of young people. I want to know, maybe that's where I'm going to this is where I'm going to make my money that day.
Initially, you're supposed to be singing gospel, but I'm a
but I got there, that's your and I just, and when you now got there, you want to start singing Jesus Bamila or Mohammed or stuff like that. See, you are not going to make any money. You just get back home and you'll be so sad. You just have to read
you have to read the atmosphere.
The atmosphere. That's where. In fact, whenever I go to party now, my guys always we do this kind of rehearsal. But at times your rehearsal would not help because you can start from a kind of like this. What about Sonade did last week? Started with all this slow music, and I put it to my head. Okay, my guys, this is what we are going to. This is the time we are going to use whenever we get to that show. We are going to Lekki, and you not get to Lekki, you can see that all those the guys are there, and they are carrying money. The money are so big, and you just want to come and sing. And the DJ there is one of those top. Topmost DJ has given them all this.
You don't want to go ahead and destroy things.
You brought them to some kind of realm of music, and you want to start your own stuff. You
now start with Babara song.
You now start. You just like even if they don't stone you with water.
Obviously.
Obviously their bag, they just zip their bag, and
they'll probably stand up.
After party starts 4 p.m. when you are supposed to sing till 7 p.m. and you make your money. Even the bride and the groom,
they're tired.
They are tired. They just saying that, Boye, thank you. I like that performance. We look along here. It's almost telling you yesterday that I died young.
Oh my God.
So I read people,
the atmosphere. Basically, you have to read the kind of people that you have in the room.
Yeah, before I can, this is what I can dish out to them. That is where crossover music comes, You
don't go to... What am I gonna say? You don't go to a place where you're gonna see this guy, Zazu's people, and then you now start singing
no. You just have
Babara song over there. Or you see Davido's people, and then
you just want to give them something that will trigger that happiness. Who's that guy? That is where crossover music comes in. So it's not maybe you cannot do all that stuff, but that's where you can. You just have to.
When you're at a church thing, you do church thing.
Of course. If you see me, I posted something on my Instagram on my birthday. I was in my church doing crossover service. We always do this over January 31st. So some people saw me while performing on stage in church. Just again in church, and you're able to carry people along. I said that is where I started from. And I see how it. All of us we are all angels now. We are calling. Somebody might not be happy before coming to party, maybe because of my performance, I was able to lift his spirit. He forgot his or kind of predicaments. He was able to like.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We are all angels. We are all a kind of prophets in our calling.
That's true.
It doesn't mean
it doesn't even matter the kind of song it is.
Possibly went to one Celestial church recently. I can understand where Celestial stand on that, and I'm in support of Celestial anyway. Anyway, but nevertheless, I'm picking a kind of message from there that because of Portable, some guys that have not really touched church before came to that church.
They came to
and
that
because
day.
Of Portable, they might say that they might decide to start coming to that church.
Obviously,
from that church, their life might change. They might stop smoking marijuana. They must stop their kind of
pretty much
life.
God might arrest them from there.
Yes, it doesn't take anything from Portable to come and perform in church. Our K1 has already performed in one Celestial or Genesis, and people came. I love it that there's so many members of Genesis now that came because of K1. And after that K1 performance, they are still in that church.
They became a member.
Doing very well. See them now, putting on a very nice standard. They pray. They go to their weekly church. Not only Sunday, they go to their weekly program. Pray. Some people that cannot pray for 1 hour before started praying for 5 hours, 7 hours. Knowing fully well there's only God that can do things for them, not because of their fetish. I'm not saying people should not go to their kind of what they believe, but some people believe that going fetish is not good. Some people believe that it's good. Whatever you believe it. So music, we have people that can do contemporary gospel music, different kind of crossover gospel music and so. But I only want to say that we are all a kind of prophet in our own calling.
Obviously.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter the kind of music or where you're on, what part you fall on.
Yes.
It just really matters on how you uplift people's spirits while they listen to your song and how it helps them mentally. So that totally makes sense. That's a very good thing. So are there specifically challenges you face as a live performance artist, and how do you overcome them?
So many challenges, my darlings. Tenny, it's not been so easy, and already God told us well, it doesn't promise our easy train to our destiny. He promises that we are going to get there. So I've really faced a lot of challenges, of course, physical one, spiritual one, because what we are doing is actually spiritual stuff, because we have Satan to be the most beautiful singer. Satan is the most beautiful singer.
Yeah.
God gave him that. We've not even had that. Maybe God took it from him. He was just casted. He was casted from heaven to the earth, but we didn't hear that. So we have a lot of spiritual challenges.
Oh, wow.
The one that really called me so shaking was when I lost my mother.
Oh wow!
It's kind of something I can share here, but I've never shared it before anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, I've never shared it anyway, but I know it was because my mother wanted to, she doesn't want me to go into this music aspect. You know how our mother do. There are some kind. Our mother are like our angel. We don't know how to pray. I mean, our mother goes extra mile to
do stuff like that.
But she was able to mention something when during her kind of sickness that to be don't live this way. I've already done it. So just make sure that you move high with what you're doing. Don't leave it. I've already done it. So just move on. I don't know whatever, I know my mother to be a prayer warrior. She's a prayer warrior. She doesn't like all this, Baba, give me something. She doesn't bother. I know my mom can pray and fast for a whole week without eating and drinking. So
oh wow!
I face a lot of challenges during my mom.
For the job that you do, you obviously gonna need her.
Yes, and some kind of supplement. Maybe going to shows. Then we have a kind of this experience of going to. I started my music with something we call disquettes. Disquettes that you just program all the beats inside these diskettes. That's the diskette you're going to put into keyboard, inside keyboard. That's the beat you're going to use. You start going to your teachers, knocking at guys' door that we have show tomorrow. You have to pay them before going to show. And when it's show day, you go to their house, go and call them that it's show day. You're not going to see them, and you're already been paid off for the party. So and you have to sing. That means just have to do with that only beats. So the time that we sit on top of the capstar, we have one speaker that we call capstar. That the cloth I'm going to use to sing is the one that we still use to sit at the back of capstar. I will be the one to even pack the speaker myself. You just have to. So with the
journey,
the journey is it's been so rough. In fact, if I look at myself this year, I would never believe that I can
even make it here.
Because and God has really been so good to me.
Thank God.
Because I don't have I was once a teacher for a good 80 years in Abeokuta. So
oh wow, really?
Yes, and I was thinking maybe through that teaching job, maybe music cannot bring me stuff because I started music at early, but I've never been seeing any dividends. So I crossed over to being a teacher.
We actually have, did you know we have a teacher on the island who sings Agidigbo?
Wow.
Yes, no, we do. Because my mom is a teacher. So I have, his name is Pereira. Yeah. He does Agidigbo.
Wow.
And when he starts it like this, there is no way you stand up. So he does Agidigbo. And I think he still does it till date,
So I just have to cross over to being a teacher. And for good 8 years, I can tell you now that I can't remember what I really gained from being a teacher. Like 8 years. It's one of the best private school in Nigeria. I can't really tell you that this is what I gained, but I gained experience.
Because that's not your line.
Yes, I gain people. I gain a lot of people, a lot
connections.
Of parents that bring their kids to the school. That are doing the open day. They tell as Uncle Boye, he treats us well. He's always mindful of us. He take on to music level. Again, they go back home, they will bring their kind of new talent, and their parents be asking them, where did you got this from? Yes, we have one uncle in our school. His name is Uncle Boye. So whenever they come for Uncle Day, they always bring my gifts, special.
Oh.
Uncle. So I gain a lot of, parents, and they are still calling me now for shows. Yes, I still performed for one of my students last week. They actually called me as a kind of surprise package for her. So she was just crying. She's now she's based in US now, doing very well with her husband. It was emotional for me that day.
Because, seeing a girl.
Yeah, seeing a girl of that, mature
and then now
that
she's
kind
grown
of
and
grown. Uncle Boye, So I gain a lot. Not everything is not about money. I'm going to say there's some kind of material thing that you gain that is bigger than money.
Obviously.
That's what I gain from being a
Obviously.
It's been a love and sparkle.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, but God.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So, I want to ask you, what is the industry like financially, and do you do anything else apart from the music that you do now? Remember you said you were a teacher before and all those stuff. So is there any other business that you ventured into aside from music?
Well, yes. I would say yes, and I would just say just partially, because I just started that one. I'm really much into. I want to cross into this entertainment, what's it called, event planning.
Okay.
Like that. So I'm just trying to grow it, and I'm about to open my studio soon, so whereby people can always come and
record and everything.
Like that. And I know by special grace of God, before the end of this year, that will be in the limelight.
That's really nice. That's really, really good.
And those things I'm doing comes from music. I can tell you that God has been so good. God has really blessed me. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that God has been so good to me in music.
You're alive.
Yes.
You're well.
Yes.
You're doing wonderful.
My family,
Boye best here, Boye best there. All the money is coming in, and you're enjoying. You will get there. You're there already. You know, you just have to continue.
Yes.
Basically, what you need is the continuity.
Yes.
Because you're already there, to be honest. Like, you know, people know you. You're already famous. You have it going on. You've been going to different countries for different events.
Yes.
So there are even some artists that you already know that even in this Nigeria, so how many people have called them? Not to talk of going to other countries to go for shows and everything like that. So that's a very beautiful thing. So another thing that I think we should actually talk about, you're married. You know what relationship life is all about. So when it comes to marital life, what do you think about the relationship of nowadays with, you know, people, with the young people, with the society right now, and what do you think is going on?
You see, I will particularly bring out this point. That,
Okay.
Our background too has a kind of impact
On those things.
on those married things. Our background is the most, important. Where the family that
We came out from.
Because I can tell you, I can do it like that. I came from a polygamous family. My dad happened to be a reverend. Before he crossed over, he was a Muslim. I have so many Muslim brothers and sisters. My dad crossed from Muslim to Christian. Yes, that was the story they told me. I was the last one. I'm the last one of the house.
Oh wow.
Last one of the whole polygamous family.
Oh wow.
I have the elderly one that even if you look at them, you just think that I'm their son. So they are older than me.
Because they're way older.
Way older than me. So and the way we were being taught then is different from
Now.
I can tell you. I listened to one interview yesterday. I was watching one interview. That lady was so, she was bragging. This is my money. This is how much I buy my dress, and I used to go to kilos.
Hey, tell me about it. I actually saw that too.
She was bragging about it. See, I can tell you that even that I have too many sisters that whenever they want to go out there, they sneak out.
And she was 20.
And yes, and she was.
And she goes to Kilox every day.
And she was bragging. She was so happy. Even the interviewer was. The person that was doing the interview was. He wasn't having it.
Basically, I was not seeing any points he was making. I was trying to literally, when I saw someone was saying, "Oh, she was so smart," I really was waiting for that part to come out. But everything I was hearing from her was just nonsense.
Yes.
She wasn't saying anything that makes sense. If you go to Qlux every night at age 20, obviously you have a problem.
See.
And I will see the reason why you would want to think like that. But most times I don't always like to talk about anybody because we're not all perfect.
We just have to mention.
There is no perfect human.
Because this is my darling sister. We just have to mention.
Yes.
We just have to mention points like that because these days now people are bragging about these things and it doesn't speak well. Because on a good day you are 20. I'm looking at myself. I just told you I'm 42. I have so many ladies that are 35 of age 40.
Even if you see, the 20-year-old girl, and you see me, what do you think is older?
I'm telling you, looking at her, I'll just say she's older than me. That's it.
Because she obviously looked like someone's mother already.
Of course.
And just for you to now open your mouth, I'm 20 years old, I go to Kilox every night, and this and this and this. My boyfriend makes 150.
She's looking ahead for that marriage in circle. Get married.
150,000 naira, quote unquote.
So it's a matter of you having a husband looking at that video somewhere, somebody you're going to get married to. And my darling sister,
if she was coming to my family, I would not let her.
So if that happened, sorry to say, we are not going to blame God for whatever is happening. No. This kind of marriage, some people will box you, some guys don't know how to treat their wife, they always fight every now and then. They have this story in their mind that the girl I'm getting married to are kind of way. I'm not saying that. So,
but there are good people too, though.
There are good people. There are good people, of course. I'm not saying going to club is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm not.
But if you go to club every night, that means you don't have a career.
I'm not disputing that she's 20 years old.
20 years old going to the club every night is madness.
It's madness. So
were you going to the club at 20 years old?
God. I'm still under my dad. I still have sisters that are 30 years old that they still go to. They have to, during those days, we have this potter that we used to grind.
The mortar.
The mortar. Instead of I have so many sisters that we go to my mom pause. They just quickly go and grind it at where they grind pepper. So they now come over, they put it in water. Because you just put it back now. Why is that saying treat me by put it back? Then even club there, there was no phone, there was no social media, and I still have so many good, marriage. Now my marriage now is different from then. I just pray to God that of course our generation is different now. We are going to have different kind of a generation.
Yes.
Social media has been our kind of stuff now. So many things have really come up from millennials.
Yeah, but this madness needs to stop.
But it has really...
This madness needs to stop.
Somebody boasting of that. I was so ashamed of myself. I was looking at myself at 20 years of age.
And when they said that Nigerian youths are lazy, we are still the same people shouting.
This is it.
We're still the same people shouting, but what are we proving to these people that we are not that person?
You ask that lady now that what does she do for a living?
She doesn't even have anything to say.
I don't know.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? Yes. These girls could not say nothing. Yeah. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years is the biggest question for them. What do you bring to the table? What do you think about that question?
See, it's a very, very important question.
For him to take out his glass, you already know that.
Very, very important. What you bring to the table is very, very important.
Extremely important.
Extremely important. What do you bring to the table?
You cannot come and be a liability.
No. I give God the glory to this my brother that just got engaged. What's his name? This gospel artist.
Moses Blaze.
Sorry to say. You saw the comment, you saw everything. Just as you are talking, people want to talk about that lady. They want to talk about you. You are not going to see any kind of error. You are going to see error. She has its own kind of stuff. But people cannot even pick something bad out to say about the lady. And actually, the girl is still a kind of at her late. I don't know, maybe 20 or more than that, I don't know. You just want to pick it that people still have a lot of 20 years of age girls that are doing so well, that have been trained. That was why I said it depends on where
the percentage is just not a lot anymore.
Before we start this podcast, I was there when your mom called you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here. I'm still here.
Yes.
I'm here when your mom called you.
Yes.
See the way you attend to your mom. See the utterances. See the way you address your mom. See what your mommy was telling you.
Yeah.
She still there to correct you in some kind of maybe you are going you are distressing your I don't know.
Yeah, well, the one I was just talking to right now.
See that kind of your actions. See the way you talk to your mom. See, I've seen so many girls, so many that when their mom call them, they are talking to them like they are talking to their spray, normal level store like that, shake grab. And your guy is sitting down there listening to you, and you want to get to your house, you want to get married.
Even if situation happen between you and your mom, that should not be happening in the presence of your man.
So many things have gone wrong.
Because whenever your man has problem with his own mother, it doesn't say it in front of you.
They are going to. It's
going behind.
Because what happened that day is here. We have it here that day that so far you can talk to your mom like that. Who are you? And again, you are not bringing anything to the table. You are going to what do they call them? Liability.
Woof.
Yes.
There are lots of them.
Yes. I'm not saying that you want to hustle as a lady. I'm not saying that you should hustle in a wrong way.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You need to bring something at least
to the table. At least not.
You cannot be broke.
No.
Then be brainless.
No, yes.
Then you don't have anything. You can't help me financially. You can't help me mentally. You can't help me spiritually. You can't help me in any level. Then what are you bringing to me? If you're going to have my children, I need to see who is having my children.
People want to bring their body to the table now.
That's what it. And did you see all these girls' podcasts now? And everything is all about, what do you bring to the table? Well, my stuff is enough.
Yes. Ha! Do you know how much I made my hair? Do you know how much my clothes what? And I'm sorry to say.
Which clothes?
I'm sorry to say. I'm not saying all these content creator. I'm sorry to say. If this thing is going to make them look like what is Boye saying. at times this content creator of asking how much does your dress
Does your half
cost?
fit?
Yes, I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not really.
The reason why they're asking, I do not get it.
I'm not good. I'm not really okay with that.
How much is your watch?
How much is your watch?
How much is your dress?
Yes,
how much is your butt?
Really
how much do you do your boobs?
Yes, it's make me I guess to go extra mile. They want to look like wow. So far that girl can look this expensive. Wow, I can do it. And they want to extra. They want to do so many things. In extra way.
Basically, peer pressure.
Yes, and this adulation. We don't really have they don't really. I'm
peer pressure.
Yes.
You see, there are things people don't understand. Yeah.
It's not epic.
Before I even get to like this stage where people are just gonna see me come out, they'll be like, "Tenny, your shoes, your this, Agbeni, don't fool yourself."
Yeah.
Emiteri.
This is
Yaba.
Yes, of course.
So many times. And another thing is, don't be surprised even if you see me in Yaba. I'm telling you guys now, if you see me in Yaba to go get something, don't be surprised. I still go there.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton àti Gucci tó sọnù lọ́wọ́.
That's not the definition of
whatever you cannot afford.
No,
whatever
yes.
you cannot afford, you should not be trying.
If you go into,
to be honest, if you go into Yaba, if you go ahead and search for good clothes, you will get good.
Of course, very well.
And if you go into Yaba and search for bad clothes, it's your choice. Whatever you want.
It's your choice.
So just don't. I don't want to. You see, I don't know if you see. I want to remember what. Maybe her name is Me Now or something. She sells fairly used clothing.
Okay.
And she does content too.
Okay.
She's the one that does this Elesimeta American kind of. I want to remember her name. You know the girl, yeah? So the way that girl comes out and talk, and she said, fake Gucci, and you fake Gucci, and you fake Louis Vuitton purses at Batakaki. Must you carry something just because? Oh, Ajama Rock, Shori Gucci, Ajama One, Shori Louis Vuitton. If you cannot afford it, please kindly don't go there.
Don't go there.
Tó bá yẹ pé ọdọ lówó ẹ̀ka rọra ra ọdọ yẹn kò fẹ́ kó fara mọ́. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé what do they call it? Steve Madden, all those other brands, lówó ẹ̀ka, whatever it is, even if it's not a name brand at all. So far the purse is cute and it matches whatever you're wearing, and your shoe can relate. You're good to go.
Know that we guys really do notice such a thing that this guy wants to really stay in a circle. Okay, this one is just for marriage. Yes.
They do.
This one is just for nights. We do. We guys, we do. We always look at you that, okay, even if you come to club, I have someone that performed for this last weekend, this last Saturday. We're in the club. I just finished performing for that club. I'm not going to mention the place. I just finished performing for their wedding last week. You wouldn't know, because the lady was just saying, Boye, do you remember that night? Because we actually in the club, I finished performing, and the owner of the club now said, Boye, you're not going to your door? I said, okay, let's club. So we are upstairs. So as we are taking our drink, that man, the owner, the CEO, he noticed the lady amongst, they have 10 numbers. We now calling my attention that, Boye, see that lady. That lady is the most, as in, you look at, she dressed well, but if you look at those dresses, you know that our own is just a kind of maybe little touch, but she's the most beautiful among them.
But she just doesn't have the.
Something expensive. She now went there. He went there to call the lady. The lady didn't answer. And the club PR was telling her that that's you now. I look at the lady reaction. Said she was just looking at the lady that time. She was giving her a kind of attitude of when, when
so
and the party continued. Like 6 of them in their circle came to where we were having a drink after that man called them. Maybe the man wants to use it to
obviously flex now.
So that
obviously.
She will also join them. She didn't join them. And the party went, I went back to my room. The next Sunday that I came to perform, I saw that man and the lady upstairs. So I don't know, maybe they now out. I don't know how they were able to meet at the end of the day. But before the marriage, I begin to see the way the lady talk. I don't know, maybe that's kind of the man was so happy as in the way he adored the lady, you know, before they married. They got married this last
Oh wow.
this last week Saturday. That was where I told you that performance.
Oh
Saturday.
wow.
So as I was saying, so the lady now is married to that man. I was not asking Mr. That social person that Baba, what happened? I said, wait, remember that night? But of a man now on Jamara on the reception. She understand? She was just looking like, no. I want her to insist. You understand? Okay, if you're not going to talk to me, can I have your number at least? And talk about one new hotel. Even our already knows so long bad that we are doing share to share. I need to do that. But I do that in why I would take I want to go on the club. I want to hotel. One of the biggest hotel. I'm talking about one of the biggest hotel in Lagos. Said I'm talking about. But I mentioned the name, and some people say that I don't want to mention one of the biggest. We had a wedding last weekend, this last Saturday. People are too there. When I was not asking the lady, Rofiat, what happened? Boy, I saw you that day now. I saw you the club. You want to perform now. As in how can she hear you? Perform. I don't want to have one now. But come she was saying, see, our Mogidi Shiva, and the lady is just 27.
But there are users too.
I
want users ọkùnrin náà ti pọ̀ jù.
I'm not saying like you are trying the question to me. You are trying the question to me as how do I look at it? As in the marriage of there and now. Tabako be not be married here so. She understand? I'm just saying it. I don't need to allow as a guy.
Obviously.
What a pogon. Understand? It's you being she. Kopotu
No, I'm actually I'm with you 100% on that one.
Breakfast.
Breakfast, the man serve.
Breakfast. I don't know the furniture láti marry. Call of one chance at okay, you have to go back to our family. No matter what we do, family is beautiful, the most beautiful.
Yes.
Most beautiful gift that God will give to you that you are. Some company will tell you that you are not married, they can't give you a job. They know that secret.
Because if you have a responsibility, you understand
and what it takes
to actually help them build their own place too.
I need that it's actually good to have your family and to remember your family whenever you go out. She got her anytime matter.
Obviously.
Yes.
It's all the same thing.
Yes.
It's all the same.
I'm older than my wife. I'm 42. My wife is going to be 31. Yes.
Oh, wow.
This February, by the special grace of God. So, and money gap. See, and whenever you see my wife, you see that that's my biggest gift. The most beautiful things that don't see me out of today. Because God actually loved me for giving me my peace.
Yeah, that should be your peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
But you're also acting right though, because if you're not acting right,
they're not the law.
Yeah.
The beast, only mass there. Beast ni are gonna feel lafisa obi. Beast ni are no only man but I be wawa. The way
obviously.
I like create a build the Latin one. Mama take it gradually. My manager told me what to say. Just beast about it. But to teach sorrow. That is where you see that people say that they have a break and they have a marriage crisis and stuff.
Yeah, like they divorce.
We don't have social media then. People have voice now. They just come to social media. Yes,
now social media is the divorce court now.
Yes, I can't take this anymore. You see any married person saying, I can't take this anymore. The first thing people say that, problem don't happen for their, yes, I can't take this anymore. This emotional damage, emotional stuff like that is,
There is one that is about to happen too on social media, but I don't want to be the one to break it to people.
A lot of people that is where you see.
I'm seeing it, but I just don't want to believe it.
This idea of you beating your wife is another thing entirely. Where I think that guys, I don't know where we got. I don't know where some.
And you don't know Yahweh.
Yes, I don't understand where it comes from.
How?
I don't know where that power. I don't know where guys got that power from.
But do you know that people don't understand something, yeah? They feel like, oh yeah, well, I beat her and I still have this. No. Wherever you are right now might be here. And you feel like you have that money.
Yes.
And you keep beating your wife. plan tọ́lọ́run ní fún ẹ ó lè ti ga gan.
Oh my God.
But torí wípé o refuse
Yes.
láti má yọkọ, and some people feel like they have to beat a woman for her to listen to you. Are you crazy? That's not your child.
That's not the idea. In fact,
That is not your child.
In fact, I don't know. Where I can, the definition I can give to that kind of nonsense is cause that you're being caused.
Of course.
I don't understand that. Would that be idea or could you learn it from somewhere? Would that be a child man?
Oh, le fenu sọ̀rọ̀.
Yes. Or
You can't communicate with your wife.
You cannot just take your phone or take your car key and leave home that moment for 30
And
minutes.
then come back.
And come back.
And then have a conversation.
And let it slide. I don't understand. But where you, because, see,
Wàá mú wàá kọ̀ jùlẹ̀ ìṣẹ́ lójú wa fún
kò
gbàjú.
sí bí obìnrin ṣe lágbára tó kọ́tẹ́lẹ̀ bílíì ni kò sí bí wọn tó ń jẹ́ṣẹ́ àtọwọ́n tí wọ́n ń jẹ́ wrestling àtọwọ́n tí wọ́n ń ṣe tọkùnrin ṣe kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe tó obìnrin ṣe ní this body tó ń fún wọn tí ó dàbí tọkùnrin.
No, why did they say they took her out the rib?
Yes, believe tó wọ́n lè pé gbàtà tí mo yẹn wọ́n ti wá ṣe pé tó bá gbá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí báwo lè mọ̀ pé kò lè bàbẹ̀ lọ. How do you? And
people don't care. Black eye.
And people will now use powder.
They will not use foundation.
To cover.
Ha!
A lot of people are carrying. I know a lot of people are carrying wounds around, deep wounds. But because of the makeup and stuff like that they do that, you are not going to say it.
And just some people kill their spouse. You know what they've actually endure before they even get to that stage. Yes. But that's not just the solution to it. But I totally understand.
And I want people to speak up. I always tell ladies that to speak up these days. It's not the end of the world. In fact, look
at the gospel singer, that lady. Look at how her husband just wasted her life.
My darling sister Tenny, wedding, being married. I'm not forcing anybody to go into manage everything. It's not by force.
Not everybody will get married.
It's not by force.
It's not everybody.
See, can you just speak out? If you're not doing well, if you're not enjoying your marriage, can you just I don't see anything wrong in that.
Obviously.
I don't see anything wrong with that. And I always want to advise the most important is coming from your own side, our women. They should just speak out. And
even if they speak out, our society has basically put in people in the sense that kí ni ṣé wọ́n nìkan ló ń go through nǹkan ni ṣé ọmọ nǹkan tẹ́mi náà go through ní yàrá mi ni, you know, those whatever. So people would not even want to do the needful.
But tí wọ́n bá ti rojọ́ tí èèyàn bá ti tí wọ́n bá ti give up ti kúrò láyé kẹ́ni ọmọ kúrò nìkan ló máa kú.
Obviously.
Because
me, I know.
We know how to forge ahead. We know how to move on.
You're saying speak out. Me, I will leave. Just speak out. Speak out.
Move on in Nigeria. We have that idea of moving.
Okay, look at for example, look at this boy. Mohbad. Everybody will say move on.
Move on.
Everybody will move on.
In 1 week, with all our what's it called, peaceful
protest and everything.
Peaceful stuff.
Everybody will move on.
Even after protest, you can see people going to Amala eating.
December. December shall in Nigeria, regardless of the whole situation. That's the way life goes.
So people have to remember that and not listen to hearsay. That yes, what people say. We just got married last week.
You're just gonna die, and that's the end of it. You didn't enjoy your life. You didn't enjoy your money.
The man will move on.
Immediately.
The man will move on immediately. Yes.
Immediately.
I want to do what they want to take your place, even while you are still alive. Yes, I know so many people that have so many messages in my phone that boy, I can't believe I did my wedding anniversary this last 3 days ago. And the lady came to my DM and said that, boy, I can't believe she was kind of surprised that my marriage can last 6 years. I was not saying that. What do you mean?
Any manual book, marriage law.
Serious go money. As in serious, as in
obviously,
I've seen your kind of attitude before. I know that you are not coming as somebody that you really want to
settle down.
You really want Boye. You really want Boye then. I'm sure you really want Boye then, and you are seeing that okay, Boye decision. Lie this one.
What do you think? Adewale Ayuba. Why do you think they sang that song?
I'm so proud.
I love that song.
I'm so proud of him.
Where he said, "I want any olorin lawa abi." You see that song?
Yes, now.
Olorin Lawa. Ẹni tí olórin gan ò ṣe ṣìnà.
I'm telling you.
For organizer lásán, ó ń ṣe ṣìnà. You know how many wife now you get? Yes. How many concubine you get?
Yes. So it's the way I see marriage now is just like, because it's we ought to have that training from our house, from our family, from our family, the way they were being brought up, the kind of circle that we mingle with, people that. So I guess it's not really happening. People are not ready to even train their children.
People are not even training their children right.
No,
they need to train the male ones. And before we go and before we round up, I would like to ask you a question. So what advice do you have for other people, for young folks coming out there, wanting to become a celebrity like yourself, wanting to become Boye best in the future, in the nearest future now, and later in life?
My advice is they should have this tolerance, endurance to endure the pain. Of course, I'm just getting there, like rightly said, and like I really believe that I'm not really yet there. But with the position I am now, I can't believe that because of my consistency and my endure this attitude of endure the pain. And the most beautiful one, the most beautiful and the most important one is, no matter who you have the kind of business with in life, or better at your talents and activities, and you also have this kind of humbleness.
Be humble.
To be humble. That's the most beautiful.
Be humble, be respectful.
Yes, it's just like you are. Just like a god, it's just like a spirit. It's a spirit. I know it's an ending, you cannot force it. Yes, being humble is an ending. It's something that's humble. Yes. I can tell you, my darling sister, I can tell you that I know so many musicians. Yes, I know so many musicians that don't even have the little that God still grant me now. And if you see the way they talk at times, as a musician, and you'll be like, I'll be like, I swear, I'll be like, I have some people that, even because of my coming to the page and saying that happy birthday to you, Boye best, okay, thank God, this for second, people don't really know. I have so many sisters that come in and play Naila year. If you ever see me and say that Auntie Boy, Auntie Titi, bad by it here, oh serious God, because they don't know that I'm that age.
Oh my God.
I'm that old, because they always be like, Abroni. Before they say that Abroni, it was when I clocked 40 that I celebrated 40 in Abeokuta in a bigger way. So only 40, never.
So they were thinking you were gonna be like 20 something or thereabouts.
So they started saying that in your life, you ever call me Auntie Bola, So if you see the love they have for me now, it's just like, and so you say I'm not pretending, it's not a kind of pretense. It's anything, it's something. They stopped me, the others told me it was still now, it's still in my mouth. I still say it is just in my tongue. I want to respect you. I have this fear of coming to you and saying that and call you by name that.
Because you don't know who anybody is.
Because I'm just waiting for
I learned that too, though.
I will not say 10.
I learned that too.
Fine girl.
You don't even know who the person is. Did you see that girl, the one girl that just got married? I think she was like Miss Nigeria before or something like that. And then the minute she said her age, everybody, that girl was way smaller than I am. And I think she's like maybe like 40 something.
Imagine. So it's like, I've seen so many musicians that they come over to you and they just be like, I will be looking at them, I'll be talking to the person I called, Ego. I'll be going to them like, Daddy. After leaving the school, I can see the reaction of the person they called me. He might not talk. They will say that. But you got to have bad to kill you once ago. But that bad law. The way they respect me, it's not the way they. You might think that they is bad. You might think that he has done something good. But come and see through our schedule, the way you go to program, to see the different. See who is going to program.
Because obviously, yes.
And you would think that you even come to the party, the most proud one day, you go to the party, they will teach you like, of course, you are a friend now, sit down and drink. Maybe that's what you want.
That's what you want
sit
to
down.
Do.
Yes, now they bring the NSC, they bring the wine.
Wow,
So
that's
I always
crazy.
say, and I have so many junior ones, they have that spirit. My dad is that they have that spirit. We've gone to so many shows without getting one ever from our customer. Yes, yes. Some people cannot, some business cannot do it. Yes. There's some people that will call you that you're not, you can't even charge them. Yes. That is where your what's it called? Your pleasure comes from. There's some people that it's not by money. It's not. You don't even need that money that you are going to use to call
Yeah,
them.
it's just
You need their need their
connection.
connection. Yes, there are a lot of people that you can charge. We went through that lane. We passed through that lane. Even we are still passing through it. Our forefathers are passing through it. Our fathers are still passing through it. They are still doing it, and they are getting their dividend from it. Biggest one. I mean, more than what you charge them.
It's more or less like Bababola Ahmed Tinubu now should now call
God
you
bless
to come
you.
and they
Yes.
just said, Daddy,
they will just say that, okay, really, I'm not saying everything should be like that.
Yeah.
Part of your
there are some
being
things sometimes that you don't
that
do
is where your endurance, that's where
yeah, it's like when I go to the market
stuff
too, they
comes
do
from.
that to me.
Yes, so you have to, I always advise them that there's so many things you're going to sacrifice. You can be the video, I like the boy, I like the guy. And I like him. He's a millionaire. But he's just like Ronaldo. Davido is not like Wizkid. Wizkid, God gave them that talent, but their talent is different.
No, it's too different.
Yes, it's too different. Davido is like Ronaldo. Ronaldo is kind of workaholic.
Has that energy.
Yes. Messi got along 50 age. You understand? If Messi might tap ball like this without going to training, and you people say that I will give me Ronaldo, he might take like one day to go and rehab, to go and do all this stuff before he can do that. But the Davido is also very, very good artist. Shibra. Very raw one, but he's a kind of workaholic guy. He really work before he can even with that money. Even that money he has, you can as well decide that you can use that money to buy all the media men in the world. But people don't recognize they will recognize your talent. One day they will just say that burning the money they use buy everything that obviously because when you don't have that energy of doing it, as so many shows that the video has begged. He released one shot one day that he was begging Don Jassy. He wanted to come now, please. That's one of the he was begging them. He wasn't thinking that because he's a millionaire. He actually went onto the street to look for what he's going to hit. He didn't sit at home saying that yes, my father money is there.
Before his dad even started.
Let me buy $10, please go and try this podcast in my name so that my name is so. You have to strive at. So many artists don't have, like today. I have a program tonight. I performed yesterday. Some guys of my age using that. When you okay, not relax. This is what when God give you the stuff. Also, don't say that because the system is there. A lot of people have gone. I'm not seeing it. A lot of people that's their way. They want to go to system and eat whatever they want to eat. I'm not against them. That is where God calls you. But these days, we have so many kind of works that you can do. If you can also,
obviously,
if you can music to come to music. A lot of this, not only singing in music, a lot of stuff, a lot of businesses are there, even in music stuff. Come over, listen to people, listen to advice, be humble. Tenny here can give you advice. Yes, don't say that because she's this young, she can advise me as a musician, or this is the way you can do it. I listen to advice a lot, and when I make mistake on stage, I want my boss to correct me. If I'm missing beats, people can miss beats. You can even miss.
That's the best way to go about it because you need to let people.
Yes, listen to advice. Look at people's stuff and be the most beautiful one. Like I affirmation, you be humble. The beautiful one. Be humble.
So basically,
be humble. Nobody's perfect. Like right this day, nobody's perfect. We have our own way of doing things that are not that right, but we always want to correct it. We are not perfect, but that humbleness will cover 70% of your wrongdoings. That makes sense. That makes total sense.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming on here. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. It's really beautiful. It's nice having you on my podcast. It's nice to have you on my show. I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful. And he's a very, very humble person. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm not even. This is not even because he's here or anything.
Thank you.
I was just telling my makeup artist that I said, oh, the first day I met him, it was just, and I was like, who's this? And I was like, who's this person? And in my head, I was like, and you know who I'm talking about. You don't know him? Ha! His name is Boye Best. He does this. I said, huh? Ha! When you came again,
Yes.
and then you sat next, and you were like, oh, okay, this is, and I said, okay, let me see you on Instagram, and I saw you. I think your name had actually, someone had said something before, your name rang a bell, but you know, life, and because me, I'm in between Nigeria and the United States, so you cannot blame me. So I'm sorry for that. I'm trying to get to put a face to every song now that I'm in Nigeria.
Yes.
So thank you so much for honoring me. God will honor you. Thank you, and
So
you know.
Anyway, you were not wrong. You did the right thing, and the right thing I told you because you were in that lane of my alias, my alias, my name Maida. I told you that day that we were talking that time. Like you thought maybe you were not doing, you didn't do the right thing. You did the right thing because that is we are need somebody changing the sound, somebody changing the bada. Somebody changing the bada one. But if you really want to go along, you don't want people to step on your toes.
Yeah, understand boundaries.
There you were. Yeah, yes, that was what you did, and that's a beautiful thing. If you really want to mingle very well in this Nigeria, somebody has to just set these are boundaries, like the way you do.
Yeah, I said hi, but I just never really.
At times I don't like it. You can't say because you are humble and people can just.
Oh my God!
Sit in your circle.
You don't even want to know. There are some of the celebrities that literally like we've been together, and for me, I would still just say hi. Yeah.
Yes.
So when I say hi, just for you to talk, now become a problem. And you know one thing about me, one thing that I say hi to you and. That's it.
So that is because some people say that are you going to call them and say say hi to you? What's that?
Oh, born now. You heard me when I said hi, so there's really no point.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That was what you did. So before anyone can just do kind of bad stuff to you, you better just.
And then I'm just going to adjust.
If just introduce someone, you did very well. You greeted me.
Yeah.
It wasn't that maybe you didn't greet me, but some people want to really go beyond that stance. Yeah, because you are seeing.
Yeah, I just said hi to you, but you just never said anything.
Yeah,
so
that's cool. So that person doesn't have any respect again. That's me. That's why I call him Minder.
Obviously,
and obviously.
You told me that, and I told you what's the meaning, and then you explained it.
That's not disrespect.
So, yeah, that's really beautiful.
About that you talk about, you come over, you do like this. See this man is
yeah,
like
so
this.
You showed me. You showed me the way. You know, I was just talking about it.
Even by doing that, some people still do that. Alpha.
That's exactly the thing.
Why? Alpha. See.
That's it. You know, you said two different things, yeah.
I know. Being humble and you greeting someone that's now you
just greet you as if you're some kind of
yes. God bless you. Like today, I came to the program today and I was downstairs and your PA came over and he was asking about your name, yes, so Boye, and the connection was there. We sat down for so many minutes and it wasn't like maybe you calling some superstar. Of course, you're a superstar, but before you were a superstar, this is you.
Exactly.
That is what I always believe. This is
exactly. This is you. So just be you.
This is not superstar. Is just
people see you.
It's just
that like that, but you personally should only man so we got just your barrier and your tongue. Like that's it. It's gone.
But it's not. And people don't know that. But it's not. That's my belief. Yes. Tennis.
It's gone.
Anything. Yeah. Okay. Any Boye. Kasim. Bola. How are you? No. That's the way any can just deal with you. And when it is normal like business or stuff like that, she never or to even call you that you are going out, come and sit in my circle. No.
Obviously.
No, tennis,
no, we are not doing that.
So that's where
we are not doing
that's where
that.
the late come from.
That's really beautiful. That's a very, very beautiful thing that you have. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Thank you. And if you stay to this time, thank you so much. You remember, I love you. And thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. And if you would like for us to end this show, so can you sing for your people?
Ain't me, orini, kọ́kọ́rọ́ ilẹ̀kùn fún ẹnu ọ̀nà gbogbo. Orini, kọ́kọ́rọ́ ilẹ̀kùn fún ẹnu ọ̀nà gbogbo. Ó ṣé Ọlọ́run ọba tó fi ṣe orin rán mi wá sáyé. Ó máa dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run ọba tó fún mi lóhùn tó kú bí tòjò. Ẹni mọ̀ ṣẹ́ orin ṣóhun ló lè kọ. Orin òyì sí ibi kíkọ bí ẹ̀bà. Alórin òyì sí kíkọ bí ẹ̀bà o. Ká tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ lákàyè. Gbéyàn kọkọrin sílẹ̀ tí ó dùn kàkó dànù. Ẹni bá sọ pé kò lè ẹ pé kò yà á di orin olówe ìlú ń borin bọ̀ o. Boye best Ọlọ́run kò dàbí ènìyàn. Ènìyàn arónípín. Ènìyàn ìbá dàbí Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n ìbá ti pé kójò máa rọ̀. Wọ́n ìbá balé ayé jẹ́. Wọ́n ìbá dálé ayé rú. Wọ́n ìbá kọjú ìjà sí Ọlọ́run. Agbára ìbá pa wọ́n bí ọtí. Ènìyàn arónípín. Ọlọ́run bẹ lókè á sọ̀rọ̀ máa yẹ ọ́. Ẹ sọ pé àwọn kọ́ ló dá wa. Àwọn kọ́ ló bí wa. Boye best. Àwọn kọ́ ló wò wá dàgbà. Ẹni arónípín ẹ kú ìyà. That song was composed by Prince Boye, and it's one of my best songs that I love so much. Ọlọ́run kò dàbí ènìyàn, èrò rere ló ní sí wa. Ènìyàn fira rẹ̀ wé Ọlọ́run, ajẹ́ babaláyà. Erùpẹ̀ lásán ṣálá jẹ́, irú Ọlọ́run ni kò máa sí o. Ayé retí ẹlẹ́yà wá o, níbo ló fi t'Olúwa sí o. Òjò ló ṣú dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́, èmi ò mọ ibi tó máa rọ̀ sí o. Ènìyàn rọra ṣe, Ọlọ́run bẹ lókè, òun la sọ̀rọ̀ máa yẹ o. Àwọn kọ́ ló dá wa. Àwọn kọ́ ló bí wa. Àwọn kọ́ ló wò wá dàgbà o. Arónípín ẹ kú ìyà. Anthony, I love you so much. My name is Boye Best. Like you know, and keep on watching Teniola Talks. Is the best. Thank
you guys. Bye. Love you.
Bye.